Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you may find yourself uh, on this flat planet called Earth. Now, uh, I'm here. I'm going to try to make this video really fast as I can. Not because I'm being rushed or anything, but because I want you to really concentrate on the links that I'm going to send you. Because what I talk about here, you see, I prove. Now, once again, what is the purpose of these videos? I don't ask you for money. I don't ask you to buy any items, which I don't have anyway, like t-shirt, hat, none of this. You cannot negotiate this truth. It is either given for free or not given at all. Okay? And that's why most preachers, okay, like Kenneth Copeland, I mean, you name it, Mr. Austin, what's the other guy's name? Cashflow, the guy that needed 65 million for a jet. But anyway, so I'm not here because of that. I'm here because I want you to wake up to the game that has been played in front of your eyes. And just in case you missed it, just in case you didn't see it, I am here to show you the psychological games that have been playing, as they say it themselves, on the human experiment. I mean, on the American experiment. Okay? For instance, the lies that they put out. They lie to our kids when they're little by giving them the wrong history. For instance, George Washington, who's a Freemason, the first Masonic president, wasn't the first president of the United States. Do your research. There were 16 others president. Some of them came to power, and I know what people are going to say. Well, Ruben, this is before the revolution, the Civil War. No, that's not how these people play. You're way behind. These people play the game that if you subject yourself to the devil worshiping techniques, then they will pump you up. They will exalt you. They will exalt you. They play the game everywhere. In Hollywood, don't you have to sell your soul to the devil when you become part of Hollywood? I'm not even want to go in there. I'm just giving you an example. So, the first president of the United States wasn't George Washington. I did a video on that on my last channel, which YouTube deleted without any warning, they just took it up. I asked for an appeal. I asked for them to write to me. No response. Anyway, here we go. You ready for the truth? So we're gonna play a game. It's kind of an on title. Is the game play before the coronavirus ever began? The game, first I'm going to give you the sparks. Then I'm going to give you the flames. And then I'm going to give you the destruction. And you, please, correct me if I am wrong. And please understand as to the reason why not just America will be destroyed, but this whole system of things, this whole matrix in front of our eyes. See, you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that the world leaders, so-called leaders, the so-called powerful, the so-called elites, they don't consider people humans. They see them as merely sacrifices. That's why when they're gonna do something, they show you in front of your face. If you missed it, too bad. But at least they won't feel guilty about it. Because they can always say, well, we won them, didn't we? Let us go. So, here are the sparks. I'm going to mix it up with past events, and then I'm going to bring it up to the present. First of all, let us start with, which I'm going to send you a link on this, the NORAD military exercises that were being held simultaneously the very same day that 9/11 happened. So you're going to see the proof, you're going to see the videos, okay? Second, I'm going to show you, I'm going to send you links something that if you haven't even heard of it, it's time for you to, it's good to know. So this way you are more conscious and aware as to the kind of world, evil world that you live in. See, evil is a word that has been overused. People, they even make movies. They even have what is it? A show, Resident Evil. So you see, it's been overused. It's like an old cliche. So people don't take it seriously, and that's exactly what the devil wants. The first thing that, the greatest trick that the devil ever did was to convince humanity that he doesn't exist. That it is all a game. That it is all a lie. That people create their own demons due to their personal traumatic experiences or whatever. The PNAC, PNAC, Project for New American Century. I want you to take a look at that and see how you connect that, the PNAC, to the Vietnam War, to 9/11, and what is happening with the coronavirus. So, as long as you are aware of the essence of the agenda, they use many means. PNAC is just one of them, but they are connected. So far we got what? NORAD military exercises that was held on 9/11, September 1st, 2001. I'm going to send you proof of that. Now you may want to call it whatever you want. Oh, it was a coincidence, Ruben. The nations and military forces always do that. You're telling me? I was in the military. I was United States Marines. Okay? So. Number 3, I'm going to send you a link about Mike Pompeo's lies. It's going to be a short video, so please pay attention. Yes. All right? You're going to see it. What is it now? The Secretary of State for Donald Trump? Well, he's going to tell you. He used to be director of the CIA. And before he left, this is what he said. And boy, did he ever say the truth. That was probably the first time that he ever said the truth in the political arena. All right, and number two, so we got, actually, no, number 4, Event 201. I'm going to send you the link again to make you understand how all of these things interconnect with each other. Again, NORAD military exercises being held on the very same day that 9/11 was carried out. And by the way, the building were destroyed by nuclear detonation at the bottom of the base. I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to send you a link as well for that. So I'm going to send you like, what is it? I mean, maybe 5 or 6 links, but guess what? A lot of them are just, out of the 5, 3 are going to be relatively short. Now, so Event 201. I already mentioned that to you in my previous videos. Event 201 was an exercise that was carried out, again, in New York, in October of this past year, 2019. And what was this exercise about? About what we are dealing with now, the coronavirus. The coronavirus game. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, money controls this planet. So this whole world got the coronavirus. Why did it spread so fast? Because this was part of the plan. Please pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Think outside the box. Be a critical thinker. So those are some of the sparks, the modern spark, the most recent sparks. Now let's go to the flames, which are burning right now. Flames is what? They're burning. They're doing their job, right? So here's what it is. And this is on the American scene, ladies and gentlemen. And then, as America goes, so does the whole wide world. The flames are as follows. Number 1, destruction of the family unit. God created a man and a woman. And out of that, all humans came to exist on this planet, whether you want to believe it or not. Now the devil, Satan, the dragon, has convinced humanity in these last days that the same lie that he told Eve in the Garden of Eden. Remember what he said to God, to our first mother? Oh, you shall not surely die. Thou shalt not surely die. God is lying to you. You will not lie. You will not die. Look at me, I'm alive. And I ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So it was such a compelling message that our first mother disobeyed our Creator. And then there went the neighborhood. There went the humanity's neighborhood. And ever since, that's why we die and we suffer. So our job is to get back into gear and have a strong relationship with our Creator, because that's what's the only thing that's going to help us make it through these games. Because that's all the devil has. He's the game master. That's all he can do. But those games are lethal. So, first is the destruction of the family unit. So what does the devil do nowadays? Oh, No, as long as you love somebody, you could love a computer, you could be in love with your television, you could be in love with your cell phone. Okay? No, you can be in love with your dog. You can marry a dog. In fact, there was a judge in Canada which actually approved of that a man can marry a dog as long as he doesn't hurt the dog. Number 2, drugs legalization, opium, marijuana, oh my, cannabis. Ladies and gentlemen, every time the United States, your government, approves or agrees with you on something, believe me, it's not good for you. In fact, the United States is in Afghanistan. What the heck is the United States doing in Afghanistan? Because out of Afghanistan comes 92% of the poppy leaves, the opium leaves. And you don't want it. You cannot even count the billions upon billions of dollars that the poppy leaves, or how they call it, la amapola in Spanish. I mean, the flow of money is endless. It's ridiculous money. Number 3, partial birth abortion. See? A nation that destroyed its young, a nation that destroyed the very innocent doesn't deserve to live. Because the thing is, it is different if you destroy an adult. An adult can defend himself. But a defenseless little baby that hasn't even been born, a human being that's growing in his mother's womb, you go in and destroy it. See how coward the devil is? Well, the devil is not doing it. The devil didn't appear in the spirit to deceive our mother in the Garden of Eden. See, he has to materialize himself. He has to do that. So he's doing that through his minions and his disciples that have come through blood, the bloodline. Here we go. So the hypocritical thing is that New York right now is in a panic. They want people to be in a panic. See, when the masses are in a panic, it becomes easy to control them. People fighting over toilet paper in grocery store, they're easy to control. I mean, it's almost laughable, but it is sad, really. How people can let themselves be so manipulated. Number 4, wars. Iraq war, Afghanistan war, you name it. Syrian war. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States is living up to its biblical title, which is the second beast, or the daughter of Babylon. Babylon being the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, so we got the Sparks, Pompeo's, Event 201, which was the rehearsal for the coronavirus, NORAD military exercise right before 9/11, and the Peanut Act. And then the flames are the destructions of the family, that's happening. on a daily basis. Drug legalization, opium, and by the way, drugs and pharmakia is a Greek word which means drugs. Which pharmakia actually it became known to be known as drug, but pharmakia in the Greek word means sorcery, and that's the same effect that drug has on humans. That's why when you see people going crazy, killing their family, killing themselves, what does the authority do? What do people say? Oh, he's playing insanity. Oh, he was crazy. Oh, he was high on drugs or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, please. All right, so here's the destruction. Here's what's coming to you, America, and here's what's coming to you, the whole world. You're not. Don't take my word for it. Take God's word for it, because you see, if you believe me without checking, then that proves the reason why we are in the. Well, if you listen to a sinner like me, all right, an imperfect human being, that shows that proves as to why we're in the mess that we're in. We believe it in our leaders who lie to our faces through our history. In fact, your vote, you think your vote counts? No, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you this. The fact of the matter is that people have always voted, especially in the United States. Why are things getting worse? That's an insult to our intelligence as Americans. Now, those who controls the money direct the orchestra. Presidents are just merely puppets being governed by the puppet masters. Okay? So, let me keep going because time is running out. So, the destruction is, the three stages: sparks, the flames, destruction of the family, drugs legalization, partial birth abortion, which in New York, they want to save themselves and they want to put all this declaration and shelter in or whatever. But you think they care about the people? They think, I know, I grew up in New York. You think they care? They're doing this? No. If they don't care about the newborn, the baby that they allowed to be killed in their mother's wombs, ladies and gentlemen, you think they will care about a bunch of adult human beings getting ready to die? Now, let's keep going. Right? The dollar force, no more US of A. That's coming down the pipe. That's the whole agenda. To introduce, number two, the new money. What money? Digital money. 3, one world religion, being run by the Roman Catholic Church, the first beast. Number 4, new world order, which is basically going to be of submitting yourself to Satan, satanic worshiping, because he always wanted to be a god. All right, and as the Creator Himself said in Job. Man, it's in Job. I'm not gonna have enough time, so I may have to do another video. But let me see. Let me see. Job 9. Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Boy, isn't that the truth? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So, okay, so once again, the new world order which would be a very ridiculous, a total disorder in disarray in this world. And number 5, the destruction by the great and eternal I am, which is God, the creator of this most perverse, unbelieving, and ungrateful creature called humans. And that's what me and you are. We are perverse. We are unbelieving, and ungrateful creatures. Because life was given to us for free, to be sustained by the tree that and the food that he gave us. And even those have been corrupted. Let us go to Jeremiah. I think I made it. I think. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 19. My bowels, I am pained at the very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war. 20. Destruction upon destruction is cry, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains